Hello everyone, this is Ganesh Joshi. In this video, I am going to share subject and verbs in detail. In our previous video, we studied 5 major subjects, this, that, these, those and it. But in this video, we shall study all the remaining subjects in a detailed way. As I told you earlier that English is just like the mathematics because there are some limitations and there are certain rules which must be followed in English. Whatever or what will be our subjects, according to those subjects, the verb will behave. According to subject, our complement will behave. This is the magical trick and this is the magical formula which you have to gain. So let us start. So we can divide the subjects into two categories. One is called singular subjects and another is called plural subject. So let me define you the singular and plural subjects. Here two tables are made in this whiteboard. This table number 1, I have explored all the singular subjects, and in this table I have explored all the plural subjects. So when we talk about the singular subjects, we have got very few limited subjects are there. It may be he, she, name, singular noun, gerund, infinitive or phrase. When we shall have these subjects, then we have restricted number of verbs which may be used with these subjects. So those are is, was, has, had, will be and all 10 modal verbs. This is the only possibility which can be applied with all these subjects. You don't have any choice. You don't have any other option. So the picture should be very clear in your mind that whenever we have got the singular subject, what verbs we have to use. And very few are there. If you will count them, they may be counted in your fingertips. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 10 models. So we can say that total number of singular verbs we have got 50. And if we add according to perfect continuous and perfect past perfect continuous, has been, had been and will have been can be added with them. But basically they are designed according to has and have and had. So need not to write that. Similarly, when we talk about the plural subjects, again we have got the limitations of plural subjects. What our plural subjects may be? Our plural subjects may be you, we, they, any plural nouns or any phrase. When you will have these plural subjects, which you can count at your fingertips, 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5, then you have the limitation to use the verbs. Your verbs may be are, were, will be, have, had, included with 10 models. So again if you count it, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 10. Again 15. So you don't have much more choice to choose between them. You have very limited choice. So if you keep all these things in your mind in a fine way, in any format, I think that the accuracy will never make you trouble. Either you will speak or you will write or any module of the language. Apart from that, sometimes it is a little bit confusing subjects. How and why? Because sometimes this I is treated as the singular subject and sometimes this I is treated as the plural subject. Now if we talk about this subject I, we have got the limitations of the verb. Those are am, was, shall or will, have, had and models. So why did I say that sometimes this I is used as a singular subject and sometimes it is treated as a plural? If you look at this table, you will find that when we are using was with it. So was is the singular verb. If we will see this list, we will find was here. You can't find was in this list. That's why I said that this I is little bit confusing. Sometimes it is treated as the singular subject and sometimes it is treated as the plural subject. Again, when using has and have, we have got have, and this have is listed in the list of plural verbs. That's why I said I is little bit confusing, but it is not bothering a lot. So if we know all these things in the fine way, we can read, write, speak and understand English in a very fantastic way. Now coming back to another thing is that, so look at these tables again. The word phrase has been written as well as in the list of singular subject, as well as it has been written on the list of plural subjects. What does it mean? It means to say that phrases may be singular or they may be plural. Again, if you analyze both these tables of the verbs, so few common things are there. What are those? Those are had, will be and models. These three things are common in all the subject group. Either it is the singular subject, or it is I, or it is the plural subject. So if we remove these three words, had, will be and models, the number of verbs will be very less. And if you want to learn it, so I hope that you can do this much work. These little things you must understand, you must learn, you must memorize, whatever you want to say. Now, I hope that all these things are very clear to you, and we shall take few examples of these sentences. How can we convert this table into the sentences, and I'll also explain what the gerund, infinitive and phrases are, because some of you may not be knowing that what gerund, infinitive and phrase. So I think that this video is very informative to you, and hope you are gaining few things from me. So let me explore the other ideas which I want to make you understand. The first thing is that is gerund. So what is gerund? So when we write about the gerund, gerund means when we add ing with any verb, it is converted into gerund when this verb is not used as a verb, but this verb is used as a noun, and this noun can be used as the subject or the object of a sentence. So let me explore it through the help of an example. Reading is my fun. If you see this sentence, what did you find? In this sentence, this reading is not a verb, it is a noun, and this noun has been used as a subject. Again, as I told you that gerunds can be used as the subject or as the object. So I am replacing this sentence. My fun is reading. Again, here in this sentence, if you see this sentence, you will find that this reading is not a verb, it's a noun. And this noun has been treated as an object. So what do I want to tell you? That the gerunds can be used as the subject or as an object. Now talking about the infinitives. So what are the infinitives? This question will be in your mind. You must be thinking that what are the infinitives? So infinitives, we can say infinitives are nothing other than the gerund. They are equally as same as gerund. There are few rules related to them where we should use the infinitive and where we should use the gerund. But right now we shall not think over that question. That question we shall study in detail when we shall study the non-finite verbs. So infinitive means when, in the same way, when we add to, preposition to, before any verb, and this verb is converted into a noun, and this noun is used as a subject or as an object, is called infinitive. So let me write some examples. I like to read. In this sentence, this to read is not a verb. It is working as a noun. And this noun is called as infinitive. Again, as I told you this thing in the case of gerund also, this infinitive can also be used as a subject. In this sentence, it is working like an object. Again here, to read is my hobby. If you see this sentence, in this sentence, to read, it's not a verb, it's a noun, and it is working as a subject, and it's a gerund. It's an infinitive. It's an infinitive. So I hope that you better understand gerund and infinitive. Now finally, talking about the phrase, what the phrases are. The phrases are basically a combination of more than two parts of speech. Two parts of speech. In English, as you know that there are 9 parts of speech in English. When the subject or the object of a sentence is consisted of more than two parts of speech is called a phrase. So, I'll give you an example what the phrases are. So, phrase, suppose I write, these white dogs are good. These white dogs are good. If you see this sentence, in this sentence, these white dogs, the subject of this sentence is constructed with 3 words. The first word, these, it's a demonstrative pronoun. And white is an adjective. And here the dogs, it's a noun and plural noun. So this is right now, it is a combination of more than 2 parts of speech. So it will be called as a phrase. I hope all the things will be very clear to you. If you have got any doubts, you may leave a comment to us. Apart from this, because actually I told you that as the gerund and infinitives can be used as a subject or an object of a sentence, in the same way, these phrases can be used as a subject or as an object. So, let me take another example. I like these black cats. Now see this sentence. These black cats. It is the combination of more than 2 parts of speech. There are 3 parts of speech. Again here a pronoun, demonstrative pronoun, an adjective and a noun. So whenever we shall have this kind of combination, we will call it as a phrase. Now one more thing. A question must be in your mind that why did I write this phrase in the list of the singular subject, or why did I write it in the list of the plural subject? So let me explain you that the phrases can be treated as the singular and the plural. This is a black cat. See this sentence. In this sentence, there is a combination of 2 words, one adjective and a noun. And this is a phrase. And see the verb used in this sentence. As this is a singular subject and is a singular verb, so our complement, noun complement must be singular, as I told you in my previous video. So now this is a singular phrase, and as an object it is difficult to understand, but as a subject it will be easy to understand. Let us see that. This black cat is mine. This black cat is mine. See this sentence. It's again a demonstrative pronoun, an adjective and a singular noun. So the verb which we used with this sentence is singular verb. Why it is so? Because Whenever we have got a phrase, the verb which we use depends on which noun has been used with the sentence. See the sentence, this black cat. In this sentence, we have got cat, a singular subject, so our verb must be singular. Let me write it again. These black cats are mine. In this sentence, these, again the demonstrative pronoun, black, again the adjective same, but the cats, it's a plural noun. As I used a plural noun in the sentence, so my verb is also plural. One more thing you have to keep in mind, because here is a singular pronoun, so there must be the singular noun. If in a sentence the sentence is beginning with a plural pronoun, the noun must be plural. I hope that all the things will be very clear to you and you must be understanding what actually I want to tell you. So let me write down few sentences on the basis of that table which we had studied just before. So this is that actually it was he, as I told you, he is a boy. So what is the possibility of completing all these sentences? What can be the complement of these sentences? He is a boy. I have completed this sentence with the help of a noun complement. Another possibility I have got, he is tall. I can complete this sentence with the help of an adjective complement. Again I can say, he is playing. So this is the verb complement. Or let me take some examples of the model. He can be a boy. He can be tall. Or she can be tall. Sorry, it has been written she. She can be tall. No issue. He or she will not bother at all. Or he can go. Again the same possibility. I have completed the sentence with the help of a noun. Here with the help of an adjective. Here with the verb V1. But one thing you have to keep in mind that whenever you will use a modal verb, the verb which will be used in general with these modal verbs will always be first form of verb. All these things we shall study. I shall make a separate video on the modal verbs because I have promised you that I'll give you all the detailed knowledge of each and every aspect of grammar in my channel. I hope that today's video will be very informative to you and you must understand what the subjects and verbs are and how can we use them in our day-to-day life in all the four aspects of the language. If you think that we are going in the right direction, please keep watching our channel, like and subscribe us and leave some comments, whatever ideas are coming in your mind. Thank you. Have a nice day. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.